Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Warren Field in Brookline, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's second round contest as part of the 2023 Lou Tompkins All-Star League Division A Tournament of Champions. This second round contest pits the visitors, 7th-seeded Belmont Watertown, against hosting 3rd-seeded Brookline. Brookline, coming off a two-day thriller, took 12 innings to finish their contest against 6th-seeded Billerica, won on a walk-off squeeze bunt by Justin Liu, scoring Keenan Sawada for a 5-4 win. 7th-seeded Belmont, coming off the big upset of the first round, defeating 2nd-seeded Cambridge 9-5. Both teams just one win away from moving on to the semifinals this weekend here in this double elimination tourney. We see Brookline warming up in the field. Their starting pitcher, number 33, Josh Kim. You can see Kim's pitching stats here. He's made 2 appearances, 1 start. He's pitched 9 innings through those 2 appearances. He's gotten 1 win and 1 save. Has an impressive ERA of 0.79, a WHIP of 0.89, and 9 strikeouts. So Kim has been very reliable for this Brookline team since he made his debut for this summer's team mid-season, and he's hoping to continue strong against Belmont Watertown here. Very interesting connection between these two teams. They did face off on July 17 here at Warren. Brookline took the win 3-1 off the back of a complete game pitching effort from Owen Hoffman. But then they were scheduled to face off again as a makeup game last Friday as the last day of the season. But Belmont, at a record of 8-7-1, could not move up in the standings, so they had nothing to play for. So I believe that game went down as a forfeit for Belmont. And so Brookline took the win, which vaulted them all the way up from 5th place in the standings to 3rd place, which allowed them to have the home playoff game in the first round against Billerica. So Belmont playing a big role in where Brookline is today, just by virtue of that non-makeup game. And now here the two teams are facing off for a chance to go to the semifinals. Here's the first pitch, and it's a hard grounder going up the middle, fielded by Keenan Sawada at short, thrown to first for out number 1. So that was a 6-3 ground out by number 6, Ranella. I'll be filling in the Belmont roster as we go now. Batting is number 7 as he takes a high ball 1. Number 7 did not play last time for them, so I'm going to be relying on Game Changer to help me out with that one. That one in there for a strike. 2-1, I believe, is the count. Now 2-2. This is Kelleher, who fouls it off to stay alive. Fouls it off again. Kelleher not giving Kim an easy out. And again, he gets a piece of it. Kelleher continues to battle 3 straight foul balls. That one misses just high, did not curve in time, and that will be a full count. And that one misses low and away, ball 4. Kelleher with a brilliant fight in that at-bat to draw the free pass. Now batting is number 27, Noon. First pitch is high for ball 1. Kim steps off the rubber to keep Kelleher honest at first. Noon played in the last game against Brookline as we got another pickoff attempt, and Kelleher dives back. In that July 17 game against Brookline, Noon went 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Fouled off, strike 1. That one just misses outside, ball 2. Kim is painting the corners, but Belmont not chasing. Count is, I believe, 2-1. Runner is taking off. Pitch is high for ball 3. Throw down to second. Got him in time. Perfectly placed throw by Ben Doctoroff, and a well-executed catch and tag by Sawada at second. Kelleher is thrown out, and now 2 down in the inning, and whoops. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. It's now a full count as I accidentally reset the count. Bad habit. Full count, 2 down. And he gets a piece of it to stay alive. And he hits a grounder up the first baseline. It is blocked by the Belmont coach. To just make things a little easier on us, keeping track of the balls, and Noon stays alive with still a full count. And that one is going to come in high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Josh Kim, as the Belmont batters not biting on any of his tricky pitches. Now batting number 33, Melanson. First pitch, that one curves into the zone for strike 1. Last time against Brookline, Melanson simply 0 for 3 at the plate. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2. And this one's a grounder, fielded by Charlie Engelman at third, throws to second and gets him in time on the fielder's choice. That will end the inning. So a couple of hard-fought walks for the Belmont batters, but good defense behind Kim gets Brookline out of that inning with no damage. Starting on the mound for Belmont will be number 6, Ranella. And meanwhile, let's take a look at the Brookline batting order. Leading off for Brookline is the shortstop, number 5, Keenan Sawada. Batting second, the catcher, number 8, Ben Doctoroff. Batting third, the center fielder, number 44, Justin Liu. Batting cleanup, the second baseman, number 15, Owen Hoffman. Batting fifth, The right fielder, number 28, Michael Doherty. Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 2, Charlie Engelman. Batting 7th, the pitcher, number 33, Josh Kim. Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 17, Adam Rosenblatt. Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 25, Ellis Martino. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 21, Jimmy DiPaolo. So Brookline attacking with very much this very similar batting order to what we saw against Billerica the past 2 days. Same top 5, Sawada, Doctoroff, Liu, Hoffman, and Doherty. And leading things off, we have the shortstop, number 5, Keenan Sawada. First pitch is going to miss for ball 1. Sawada, of course, one of the heroes of yesterday's walk-off win over Billerica, as he takes that one low for ball 2. On the year, he's batting with a slash line of .250 batting average, .514 on base percentage, .292 slugging percentage as he takes strike 1 there. And he leads the team in walks with 11, in steals with 11, and in runs scored with 14. And he's got 2 RBI. Takes that one high for ball 3. And he lifts this one foul and out of play. And he hits a grounder, and it's fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first, not in time. The wheels of Keenan Sawada give him a leadoff infield single. This is exactly why Brookline has him batting leadoff, because he can do stuff like that, and then once he's on the bases, it's almost automatic that he'll end up in scoring position, as now he is going to move into scoring position on the wild pitch. One and 0, the count now to the catcher, number 8, Ben Doctoroff. This pitch in the dirt, this time blocked by the catcher, ball 2. Doctoroff batting with a slash line of .375, .444, .396 so far this summer. A team-leading 18 hits to go with 7 steals, 11 runs, and 9 RBI. And another wild pitch, and Sawada gets a free pass down to third. Brookline's fastest base runner has been gifted 2 bases. And now he is 90 feet away from the game's first run. Doctoroff shows bunt, but pulls back and gets the 4-pitch walk. Runners now at first and third, which should be a very familiar situation for the batter now coming up. The center fielder, number 44, Justin Liu. Had the exact same runners on the exact same bases in the bottom of the 12th last time, as this wild pitch moves Doctoroff to second. He might have been taken off already, so I'm not sure what they'll score it, but it's a 1-0 count to Liu. But like I said, the same runners on base yesterday when he got the walk-off squeeze bunt to score Sawada. This one also low, but blocked by the catcher this time. Kelleher, the catcher, having his work cut out for him this inning. And Lou lifts a deep one out to right field. Right fielder racing back, over his head. Sawada's going to trot home easily. Doctoroff going to race around third, and Lou is going to head for third. A 2-run triple to kick things off from Justin Lou. Lou delivered the walk-off hit yesterday and then said, "Oh yeah, watch this," and decided to drive in the first 2 runs of today's contest. What a blast from the Brookline center fielder. First pitch to Hoffman is strike 1. The second baseman, number 15, Owen Hoffman, who of course was the pitching hero last time against Belmont, swings and misses, got fooled on the curve that time. Still leads the team in RBI with 10 this summer. Hits one foul to stay alive at 0-2. And he lines a shot out to left. That's another run coming in. Lou trots home as Owen Hoffman adds to his team-leading RBI count with the RBI single there. Brookline jumping on Belmont here in the first inning. Already they've matched the amount of runs they had against Belmont for the entire game last time. 3-0 the lead. At the plate, the right fielder, number 28, Michael Doherty, as he takes ball 2 there. Doherty leads the team in batting average with .474. Also got a strong OBP of 600 and a slugging of .526. 2 steals, 7 runs, and 9 RBI. Hoffman takes off. It's a low ball, and Kelleher could not transfer, and so that will be ball 3, and Hoffman moves into scoring position. That one catches the zone. 3-1, the count to Doherty. That one misses, ball 4. Doherty draws the free pass, and now a meeting at the mound called for by Belmont, as it's been a rough start to the game for Ranella. Single walk, triple, single walk. Ranella, incidentally, was the catcher last time, and he caught a very good game last time against Brookline, helping Jones, Saka, and Broderick to a strong pitching effort, allowing just 3 runs, but now 3 runs already in for Brookline. Now batting the third baseman, number 2, Charlie Engelman. And he lifts the first pitch he sees into shallow right. It's being tracked, and it's caught, dropped by the right fielder, and the runners are taking off. They throw to second, and the throw goes wide. Everyone reaches safely on the E9. Still nobody out, and now the base is loaded for the pitcher, number 33, Josh Kim. And that's got to be tough, as that low one is blocked by Kelleher for ball 1. That's really got to be tough for Ranella. You finally get, a hitter to hit into what should be the first out, and then it's dropped. That one inside, ball 2. Kim, so far, he's seen limited action at the plate. 2 for 6 with 2 walks, a steal, 2 runs, and an RBI. That one is going to miss. 3-0. Now the count to Kim. A walk here would bring in a run. But Kim rips one into left field. That's going to score 1. An RBI single for Josh Kim. As the rally continues for Brookline, up comes the first baseman, number 17, Adam Rosenblatt. First pitch going to miss high for ball 1. And that's a wild pitch, but the runners hold. Simply a 2-0 count. Rosenblatt so far this summer hitting at a line of 306, 432, 306, 3 steals, 7 runs, 6 RBI. That one's going to miss as well. It's a 3-0 count again with the bases loaded. You know, I'd be surprised if they gave the batter the green light on a 3-0 count again. And they don't, and it works out. Bases loaded walk brings in run number 5 for Brookline. Doherty trots home this time. The bases remain loaded. Now coming up, the left fielder, number 25, Ellis Martino. First pitch high, ball 1. Martino hitting at a line of 250, 478, 250. Fouls that one off, strike 1. 1 steal, 4 runs scored, and 2 RBI for Martino so far this season. Currently staring down a 1-1 count. He's got Engelman at third, Kim at second, Rosenblatt at first, and that's a wild pitch, and the runners are going to hold again. Five runs on the board, still no outs, and bases still loaded for Brookline. And that one well inside, almost hit him, and it's going to be ball 3. That one is going to hit the zone. We've got a full count now to Martino. And Martino lifts one into foul territory. Third baseman's tracking it, and they could not reach it. Martino stays alive. The third baseman, number 40, Jones, was trying to track that one over his shoulder, just a bit too difficult. That one catches the corner for strike 3. Ranella gets the monkey off his back and gets the first out of the inning. Now up the extra hitter, number 21, Jimmy DiPaolo. All Brookline hitters have now seen the plate this inning. DiPaolo coming up with a slash line of 278, 316, 333, 2 runs scored, and 6 RBI. First pitch in there, strike 1. And he hits a chopper over to short, fielded by the shortstop, thrown to first, beats DiPaolo to the bag, and that'll be out number 2, but Engelman will come home on the RBI groundout. DiPaolo does his job, gets the ball in play, and allows the runners to move. Runners now at second and third, and we cycle back around to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 5, Keenan Sawada. First pitch, and he slices it foul for strike 1. Sawada led off the inning with an infield single, moved all the way to third on a pair of wild pitches, and then later came in to score on Justin Liu's towering triple to deep right. Wild pitch, and now the runners are taking off as the catcher can't find the ball. Kim comes home. Josh Kim in to score on the wild pitch. Adam Rosenblatt down to third now, just a runner at third with 2 down. And that pitch high for ball 2. That one almost hits him, but not quite. Simply going to be ball 3. And Sawada lifts one into center. He's got 2 singles this inning, and this one's going to go for an RBI. Sawada now 2 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI this inning. Rosenblatt trots home that time. It's an 8-0 lead. And now taking ball 1 here, also up for the second time this inning, the catcher, number 8, Ben Doctoroff. That's a high ball 2. They might be throwing high out of fear of Sawada stealing second. But that one in the zone for strike 1. Doctoroff drew a walk his last time up, stole second, and came in to score on the 2-run triple by Justin Liu. And Doctoroff lifts one into left center. They're tracking it, and it's a sliding catch made out in left field. Nice play by number 17 out there to end the inning. But Brookline jumping on the board with authority. Through 1, our score, Brookline 8, Belmont 0. Let's recap that crazy inning right quick. Keenan Sawada led off the inning with an infield single to the shortstop, advanced to second on a wild pitch, advanced to third on another wild pitch. Ben Doctoroff drew a walk, stole second, put 2 runners in scoring position. Not that it mattered much. They would have scored from anywhere on the next hit as Justin Liu hit a towering triple to deep right field. That's just the second triple of the summer for this Brookline team. Drove in both Sawada and Doctoroff. Next man up was Owen Hoffman, who got a single to left to drive in Liu. He stole second, but then Michael Doherty drew a walk. Then Charlie Engelman reached on an E9 to load the bases. Josh Kim taking a swing on a 3-0 pitch sent a single out to left to drive in Hoffman. Then Adam Rosenblatt drew a bases-loaded walk to drive in Doherty. 2 batters later, Jimmy DiPaolo hit an RBI groundout to drive in. To drive in Engelman. Drove in Engelman on the RBI groundout. Then Josh Kim scored on a wild pitch while Adam Rosenblatt moved to third. Keenan Sawada lifted a single to center to drive in Rosenblatt. And then a flyout ended the inning. So a dominant first inning for Brookline as they go up 8-0 on Belmont. Now batting for Belmont, leading off here on the top of the second, is the first baseman, number 42, Just waiting on Game Changer to give me a name as he sliced the first pitch foul for strike one. This one a grounder over to short, fielded by Sawada, thrown to first in time for out number one. Carlson with the 6-3 ground out. One down in the inning. Now batting is the left fielder, number 17, Brennan, as he takes one low for ball one. Takes another one low for ball two. Neither Carlson nor Brennan played last time these two teams matched up, as Brennan fouls that one off for strike one. Swing and a miss there for strike two. Hits a chopper up the middle, racing for it is Sawada. He picks it up, throws, and the throw cannot be scooped up by Rosenblatt. That one very close. That one could be either an E6 or a single for Brennan, as if they had gotten that out, that would have been a spectacular play. And they are going to give him a single, and I like that single credit. Brennan deserves credit for good placement on that hit. That would have been an incredible highlight-worthy play if Sawada had made that play. That one going to miss outside, ball one. At the plate is the third baseman, number 40, Jones. That one high for ball two. Jones did play last time against Brookline. Had a strong pitching effort, 3 innings, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. As he slices this one into right field. And it's going to drop in foul territory. That'll be strike one. At the plate against Brookline last time, Jones 1 for 3 with 2 stolen bases. And the only run scored by Belmont that day. Throw back to first, and Brennan gets back safely. Got to be careful. One runner has been caught stealing already today. Kim takes a beat off the rubber. Interesting fun fact, Brookline catcher Ben Doctoroff has caught a runner stealing second every day this week so far. High chopper to short, flips to second for one, on to first, not in time. A simple 6-4 fielder's choice. But like I was saying, Doctoroff has caught a runner Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. He caught 2 runners in the Bill Ricca game, but 1 on each day of that 2-day affair. Swing and a miss for strike one. Just waiting for Game Changer to catch up and give me a name here. This one sliced into foul territory, strike two. This is number 1, Dolan. Runner at first, 2 down, 0-2, the count to Dolan. And he hits a hard one. It goes off the body of Rosenblatt and is recovered for a 4-3 play. I thought for sure that off that bounce, the direction it went, that for sure Dolan was going to reach that time. But good hustle, both by the second baseman, Owen Hoffman, to chase down that ball, and especially by Adam Rosenblatt after getting hit by that ball. You know, looks like it hit either off his body or even off his face, not sure. but he got right back up on his feet and covered the bag for the ground out. So Brookline showing out on both sides of the ball so far. We've seen some very nice defensive plays from Brookline, and of course the offense dominant so far. What a display for third-seeded Brookline as they are trying to punch their ticket to the semifinals. Like I said before, the winner of this game automatically advances to the semifinals this weekend. The loser not out of the tournament yet. Both of these teams won their first game. And this is a double elimination tournament, so you can advance either by winning your first 2 games or by winning 2 out of 3. Leading off here in the bottom of the second for Brookline, the center fielder, number 44, Justin Liu. First pitch going to miss for ball 1. Liu, of course, had that huge 2-run triple back in the first. Following up, getting the walk-off squeeze bunt on Tuesday and getting a game-tying bases-loaded hit-by pitch on Monday. It's been a heck of a week for this team, and it's been a heck of a week for Justin Liu as he's now staring down a 3-0 count. And 4-pitch walk. Brookline gets a leadoff runner on, and now we cycle to the second baseman, number 15, Owen Hoffman. That one low, ball 1. Hoffman got an RBI single his last time at the plate. Now up with a runner at first. That one in there, strike 1. I see a lot of you guys participating in the live chat, and I see a few people talking about last night's finish as we got a pickoff attempt. Almost fooled Liu that time, but he dives back as the throw came to the left side of the bag. Barbara Joe Metzger saying, "Go Brookline, what an exciting Part 2 game yesterday. Congrats." Liu taking off for the steal. Slides in, and the ball gets away from the glove. Doesn't matter if it was in time or not. Liu gets the successful steal. The pitch itself was strike 2. That one going to miss outside, ball 2. Other people in the live chat, I see June Lee. Yes, bro, let's go Josh Kim. And yes, that was amazing, referring to last night as Hoffman chases that one in the dirt for strike 3. One down now, and now up the right fielder, number 28, Michael Doherty. And that hits him. Doherty hit by the first pitch he sees. Runners now at first and second. And up comes the third baseman, number 2, Charlie Engelman. Other notes in the live chat, I see Peter QB24. Great game finish last night. Go Keenan from Uncle Pete from Denver. Engelman takes strike 1. Well, Uncle Pete, Keenan's already having himself a heck of a game. 2 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI in 1 inning last inning. As this one in the dirt, well blocked by Kelleher. We saw wild pitches come back to haunt Belmont in the first inning, so, give Kelleher some credit. He's had to work to try and keep the runners from moving the bags. Strike 2 to Engelman. Last time at the plate, Engelman reached on an E9. Now staring down a 1-2 count, and he lifts it out to left center. Outfielders on their horse. Sliding catch made out in center field. Great play out in center field by number 33, Melanson, for the second out of the inning. Second straight inning where we've seen a sliding catch from one of the Belmont outfielders. This pitch is going to be low for ball 1 to the pitcher, number 33, Josh Kim. Got an RBI single his last time up, later scored on a wild pitch. This one low, but again well blocked by Kelleher. That one is high for ball 3. A 3-0 count again. Last time facing this count, Kim came out swinging and got his RBI single. What's going to happen this time? And it's taken all the way for ball 4. Would have been a wild pitch had it not already been ball 4. And so now the bases are loaded with 2 down, and up comes the first baseman, number 17, Adam Rosenblatt. First pitch low and in, ball 1. Rosenblatt, his last time up, got a bases loaded walk. Later came in to score. He's got another chance for bases loaded situation as he takes that one outside for ball 2. That one low and away, ball 3. Ball 4. Adam Rosenblatt with his second consecutive bases loaded walk. Brookline now up 9. Lou trots in for his second run scored of the day, and now up is the left fielder, number 25, Ellis Martino. First pitch. Not sure if I saw a strike or a ball signal. I think it was outside for ball 1. That one definitely high for a ball. First pitch was a ball as well, so 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Martino went down on strikes his last time up. Looking to make something happen here. Swing and a miss again, strike 2. 2-2 the count. That one misses to the outside, ball 3. Full count now to Martino, bases loaded, 2 outs. And he hits a dribbler, picked up by the third baseman, throw to first, and he got him. Jones, the rare southpaw third baseman, makes the play there. And that will end the second inning. Brookline adds another run to their lead through 2. Brookline 9, Belmont 0. Important to note for clarification, I feel like the mercy rule for this league is 12 runs after 5. So if a team leads by 12 runs or more at the conclusion of 5 innings, then the game is called. Now, obviously, in the playoffs, we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure the mercy rule stays even in the postseason. We've got a defensive change this inning. Looks like number 19, Ben Rosenblatt, moved out to right field in place of Michael Doherty. Other than that, defensive alignment looks the same. And leading off for Belmont will be the second baseman, number 20, Lucas. First pitch is low for ball 1. Swing and a miss there, strike 1. That one in there, strike 2. That one low and away. Doctoroff tried to frame it, but nothing doing, ball 2. Hits a high hopper up the third baseline, picked up by Engelman, thrown to first. Got him for out number 1. Very close throw. Rosenblatt had to move to the left of the bag, close to the base runner, but made the play for the 5-3 ground out. And now we cycle back, I believe, to the top of the order. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Ranella. And he slices one right to Rosenblatt for out number 2. Now batting the catcher, number 7, Kelleher. First pitch, and he hits a high bouncer right back to Kim. Easy 1-3 ground out. And Kim puts him down in order in the top of the 3rd. We move to the bottom half of the 3rd. Score now, still Brookline 9, Belmont 0. We got a new pitcher for Belmont. It's number 20, Lucas, taking over for Ranella. Looks like it's going to be a straight substitution. Ranella moving to second base. So a straight 1-to-1 swap there defensively. Due up for Brookline will be their 10-1-2 hitters, DePaulo, Sawada, and Doctoroff. Although I think we might be looking at a different batter batting in place of DePaulo. So I'm going to have to wait and see who this is. Can't see his jersey number right now. I think, though, I'm guessing here, I think this is number 19, Ben Rosenblatt. First pitch is high for ball 1. If this is indeed Ben Rosenblatt, which I think it is, he has subbed in right field for Doherty, which, given that he's batting in place of DePaulo, must mean that Doherty's been moved to the extra hitter spot. And indeed, this is Ben Rosenblatt. 2-0 the count. Make it 3-0. Rosenblatt so far this summer batting with a slash line of 176, 333, 176, 1 steal, 3 runs, 3 RBI. That one high and inside, and that is a 4-pitch walk to lead things off for Ben Rosenblatt. We cycle around to the top of the order once again, now batting the shortstop, number 5, Keenan Sawada. First pitch gets away from the catcher, but Rosenblatt just hesitated a bit too much. One of the rules of thumb when you're on the base paths is if you hesitate, it's usually better not to go, because that hesitation can be the difference between making it to the base and, getting tagged out if it's close. So generally most runners' instincts is if they hesitate at any point, just don't go. But once you make that decision, don't stop, go. That one going to skip off the plate itself. Oh, and I lost track of the number of balls. I thought that was just ball 3. Maybe it hit him? Either way, now at the plate. And in fact, that did hit him. I thought it bounced off the plate, but apparently it bounced off his foot. So that's got to sting a little bit. Runners now at first and second for the catcher, number 8, Ben Doktoroff. Takes strike 2. Doktoroff came to the plate twice in the first inning, walked and later scored the first time up, flew out to left the second time up. And checks his swing there for a low ball 1. Takes that one inside, ball 2. Ben Rosenblatt at second, Sawada at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Oh my gosh, did he get hit too? Doktoroff also got hit by a pitch. Back-to-back hit by pitches to load the bases for the center fielder, number 44, Justin Liu. Slices this one foul. Justin Liu already got himself a pretty full stat sheet. He is 1 for 1 with a triple, a walk, a steal, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBI. And that one gets away, but again, the runners hesitate and have to retreat. Again, in those situations, you have to make a split-second decision, and you've got to commit to it. 1-1, the count to Liu. Liu lifts one foul up the left field side. Strike 2. And he gets a piece of it and stays alive. Still 1-2 the count. That one gonna miss. 2-2 the count. Lou hits a hard grounder, skips past the first baseman. It's a fair ball going up the right field line. Justin Lou going for extra bases again. A 2-run double. Have a day, have a week, have a season, Justin Lou. 6 RBI this week. Just this week, 6. And he's got 4 today off a double and a triple. That's insane. Now runners at second and third, nobody out. 11-0, the Brookline lead at the plate. The second baseman, number 15, Owen Hoffman, takes a high ball 1. Ben Rosenblatt and Sawada both scored on the double by Lou. Dr. Off now at third. And that one in and out of the glove, but the runners hold. Simply ball 2. It's high ball 3. In there, strike 1. Curves in again, strike 2. Lucas finding the zone to get back to a 3-2 count. Swing is checked, and Hoffman gets the walk. Wait, is he out? Wait, I guess he is out. And we've now got a pinch hit, new hitter coming in place of Michael Doherty. This is number 3, Ben Cody, as he takes low corner strike 1. Cody, of course, the pitching hero for Brookline yesterday. He went all 5 extra innings that were played yesterday against Billerica, and he shut them out for all 5. Now he is up with runners at second and third and 1 out. This one in the dirt, blocked by Kelleher. Cody hits a dribbler up the third baseline and foul. Cody stays alive at 1-2. So far this summer, Cody 5 for 14, 2 walks, 3 steals, 4 runs, and 2 RBI. Hoping to add to that RBI count here with 2 runners in scoring position. That one is going to miss, ball 2. 2-2, now the count. And he hits a slow grounder over to first. Someone's got to cover the bag. But in fact, it's going to be taken by Carlson himself for the unassisted ground out. That is going to bring in Doctoroff. Brookline now officially up 12. It's now a 12-0 lead. Remember, Mercy rule is 12 after 5. And we're going to have a pinch hitter in place of Engelman. This is number 18, Tay Toe. First pitch going to miss outside, ball 1. Toe has had just 2 plate appearances this summer. 0 for 1 with a walk. 2 down, Justin Liu still at third. That one going to miss for ball 2. Toe, of course, a big playoff contributor for Brookline last summer, as when they were battling through the Tournament of Champions to get to the semifinals last summer. He had a big go-ahead double up the left field line, driving in both the tying and go-ahead runs, and a comeback win against Reading Black. But here, staring down a 2-1 count in a much less dire situation for Brookline. That one's going to miss for ball 3. That one skips, and that's going to be ball 4. Toe draws the free pass, and now up comes the pitcher, number 33, Josh Kim. And Kim hits a hard one going right up the middle. Count another RBI single for Josh Kim. Justin Liu trots home with his 3rd run scored of the day as Kim collects his 2nd RBI. And Brookline collects lucky run number 13. Now batting, the first baseman, number 17, Adam Rosenblatt. Rosenblatt is 0 for 0 with 2 walks, 1 run scored, and 2 RBI as he takes high ball 1. That one hits the zone, strike 1. In there, strike 2. That one is low for ball 2. And that one's high for ball 3. Low ball 4. Rosenblatt, his 3rd walk of the day. Now up comes the left fielder, number 25, Ellis Martino. Martino 0 for 2 so far today with a strikeout and a groundout. Takes high ball 1. So Martino for the 2nd straight inning coming up with the bases loaded and 2 down. Slices that one foul, strike 1. And slices it foul again. This one's going to go out of play for strike 2. And Martino hits one foul up the third base line, stays alive 1-2. That one's high and inside, ball 2. Did he check? He did check his swing, ball 3. Catches the high corner, strike 3. We are through 3 here in the Tournament of Champions at Warren Field in Brookline, Massachusetts. Our score through 3, Brookline 13, Belmont 0. So Belmont has 2 innings to try and cut this down below a 12-run deficit, or we're all leaving after 5 innings. Due up will be the 3, 4, 5 hitters, Noon, Melanson, and Carlson. And it appears we've got a pitching change for Brookline. Now on the mound, taking over for Josh Kim is going to be number 18, Tae Toe. This is Toe's 3rd pitching appearance this summer, all in relief. He's pitched 3 innings over his past 2 appearances. He's got 1 save, an ERA of 2.33, a whip of 1.33, and 5 strikeouts. So Kim on the mound. Kim no longer on the mound. Kim moves from the mound to first. As there were quite a few substitutions throughout the inning. As it looks like Ben Rosenblatt going to move to second. Ellis Martino going to move to third. Adam Rosenblatt into left. And new incomer Devin Shin in right field. Now batting for Belmont, the shortstop, number 27, Noon. And he calls timeout. Noon drew a walk his last time up, but was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice. Lifts one foul over my head for strike 1. That one's going to be a low ball 1. Slices this one foul and out of play. And that one is high for ball 2. This one sliced foul, and Noon stays alive. Swing and a miss. Caught him with the off speed. Tato puts the first batter he sees down on strikes. Now batting the center fielder, number 33, Melanson. Melanson grounded into a fielder's choice to end the first inning. And here he fouls one right off the catcher's mask for strike 1. Doctoroff shakes it off, gives the thumbs up. That one gonna miss. Way outside for ball 1. That one high for ball 2. This one popped up. It looks like it's going to go over the backstop. Doctoroff looks, and it is out of play. Two and two, the count to Melanson. And he hits one, caught by Sawada for out number 2. Two down with the bases empty. Now up the first baseman, number 42, Carlson. First pitch, he hits a hard one, foul up the third baseline. Carlson, his last time up, grounded out to second to lead off the second inning. That pitch gonna miss outside ball 1. That one low, ball 2. High, ball 3. And that is going to be ball 4. Carlson draws the free pass. Now up is the left fielder, number 17, Brennan. Brennan, the only player with a base hit for Belmont so far today, as he slices that one foul for strike 1. He got a single his last time up. back in the second inning, was thrown out on a 6-4 fielder's choice. Slices it foul again, strike 2. That one's going to be a high ball 1. And that one goes off the end of his bat and foul up the third base line. Count still 1-2. That one skips in the dirt. Carlson thought about it, but decided to go back to first. And that's high ball 3. Full count, 2 outs, runner at first. Here in the top of the 4th. And sliced foul again. This one hits a bouncer over to second, fielded by Rosenblatt, thrown to first, beats him by a step for out number 3. A runner left at first. And Belmont still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Now, if the mercy rule still holds, then Brookline is just 3 outs away from moving to the semifinals. Brookline has made it to at least the semifinals in each of the past 3 seasons, and I know that because this is my 4th season covering Brookline 18 and under summer baseball. They made it to the semifinals each of the last 2 years, and the year before that they made it to the finals. And, you know, unless there's some kind of miraculous inning for Belmont in the 5th, then Brookline will be moving on to the semifinals for at least the 4th straight year. I can't really account for seasons before 2020 because that is the year I started covering Brookline summer baseball. New pitcher on the mound for Carlson. Wow. Let me try that one again. New pitcher on the mound for Belmont. It is Carlson who is the pitcher for Belmont, the team. My goodness. He takes over for Lucas, who pitched the previous inning. Lucas goes back to second base. Noon takes over at first. Melanson moves to short. I believe Kelleher has moved to third. Jones into center field, and so I think we've got Ranella behind the plate. 10-1, two hitters due up for Brookline here in the fourth. Starting off, we have the right fielder, number 19, Ben Rosenblatt. First pitch in there, strike one. And he lifts one out to left, but the left fielder is under it for out number one. And now we've got a pinch hitter for Sawada. Or do we? Is that? Wait. Oh my God, that's Sawada. He's batting righty. And he takes ball two. I have only ever seen Sawada bat lefty. He is now batting righty. Slices this one foul for strike one. I mean, listen, I know they're up 13, and I know in these kind of situations you tend to take the foot off the gas, but I mean, I don't know if this. I've never seen him bat this way before in any other game, regardless of the score. So this is very strange to me. That's a grounder over to short, fielded by Melanson, thrown to first. Got him in time. Well, I mean, he bats from that direction well enough to hit a hard grounder to short. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Ben Doktoroff. First pitch, and he lifts it out to right. That's going to drop foul. Doktoroff is 0 for 1 so far with a walk, a hit by pitch, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored. That one in the dirt for ball one. That's a high ball two. Lifts this one high into shallow center. Center fielder racing in, and he's got it for out number 3. So Brookline goes down in order in the bottom of the fourth, but still holds on to what is currently enough of a lead to potentially trigger the mercy rule in this coming inning. Our score through 4, Brookline 13, Belmont 0. At this time, I'd like to take a moment for a local charity spotlight. I'd like to, excuse me. I'd like to tell you about the Brookline Education Foundation. The Brookline Education Foundation raises funds to help promote growth and innovation among Brookline educators, growth that can then be passed on to the children of this community. For over 40 years, this foundation has given out a variety of grants across the educational landscape. These include Idea Lab grants for teachers that want to present their students with new and exciting projects, and teacher grants for educators that want to further develop their own skills to bring to the classroom. Many initiatives which have become staples in the public schools of Brookline started as BEF grants. They support literacy education training, new methods in STEM education, project-based learning, mentoring of new principals and superintendents, and collaborative work around diversity, equity, and inclusion, just to name a few. Visit brooklinefoundation.org or call 617-232-3846 to find out how you can help support our town's educators and, through them, our students. Once again, that's brooklinefoundation.org or call 232-3846. And remember, as always, there's information about our local charity spotlight in the description section down below. But for now, let's take a look at our new Brookline pitcher, number 2, Charlie Engelman. Engelman takes over for Toe, who pitched 1 inning. This is Engelman's first relief appearance of this summer, his team-leading 6th pitching appearance overall. Also leads in starts, leads in innings pitched with 21, leads in strikeouts with 18, has a 1-1 win-loss record, an ERA of 4.33, and a WHIP of 1.90. So interesting seeing a pitcher that's usually used as a starter. What I got to imagine Brookline is... excuse me. What I got to imagine Brookline is doing here is they're hoping Engelman will get out of this in just 1 inning, maintain the mercy, and they'll have, plenty of pitchers with low pitch counts for this weekend. First pitch is a grounder over to short, fielded cleanly by Sawada, thrown to first, and it's a 6-3 ground out to start the top of the 5th. And that's exactly what Brookline wants, low pitch counts. So Jones grounds out to short, now up the right fielder, number 1, Dolan. First pitch outside, ball 1. This one high for ball 2. Dolan, his last time up, he grounded out to second to end the 2nd inning. That one in there, strike 1. That one in there, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brookline, 1 out away from the semifinals. Now coming up, the second baseman, number 20, Lucas. First pitch, and he slices it up in the air. Kim tracking it, and he's got it. And that, I do believe, is your ball game. And the teams are lining up to shake hands, so that confirms it. In 5 innings, your final score, Brookline 13, Belmont 0, as Brookline punches their ticket to the semifinals. So after playing a large number of extra innings in their first game, they play a shorter number of innings in their second game. Absolutely dominant performance for Brookline in all phases of the game, right from start to finish. Great performance, no notes. Let's recap this game real quick before we wrap up this live stream, as Brookline will now be preparing for the semifinals this weekend. Belmont falls to 1-1 in the Tournament of Champions so far. They will still have one more chance. I believe they'll play tomorrow to decide whether or not they also advance to the semifinals. If they win tomorrow, they do still go forward. If they lose tomorrow, they will be eliminated. But Brookline moving to the semifinals. I don't know what day it's going to be. I imagine it's going to be on Saturday, which is a bit tricky for me personally, as I've been previously booked for a game at 5 that day. So, I mean, maybe they'll get a really early time slot and I'll be able to cover both games. But, you know, if that ends up not being the case, if that ends up not being the case and Saturday ends up being Brookline's last game and I'm not able to make it, just want to say, you know, it's what a pleasure it's been covering Brookline's summer ball once again. Like I said, this is my 4th year doing this, and I've loved every second of it. Team's always been great. Players, the coaches, the fans, they've all been so great to me. And I just hope I've, repaid the favor in due with the best broadcast I can possibly give you. But for now, let's recap today's game. In the top of the first inning, Belmont got a couple of walks, but one runner was thrown out trying to steal second, and one was thrown out on a fielder's choice to end the inning. In the bottom of the first, Brookline came out like they were shot out of a cannon. Infield single, walk, 2-run triple to right by Justin Liu, RBI single to left by Owen Hoffman, another walk, an E9, RBI single by Josh Kim, a bases-loaded RBI walk by Adam Rosenblatt, then a strikeout, then an RBI ground out by Jimmy DiPaolo, and an RBI single by Keenan Sawada, who had got the whole inning started with that infield single. So he went 2 for 2 with a run and an RBI in 1 inning. And then finally a flyout ended the inning with Brookline up 8-0 after 1. In the second inning, Belmont got their lone base hit of the day, a 1-out single by Brennan, but he was thrown out on a fielder's choice and they could not advance the runner any further. Bottom of the second, Brookline was able to add one more run to their count. Justin Liu had a leadoff walk, and Michael Doherty got a hit by pitch. Josh Kim got a walk to load the bases, and Adam Rosenblatt with his second bases-loaded walk of the day brought in run number 9 for Brookline. Top of the third, Belmont went down in order. Bottom of the third, Brookline put together another big rally. A walk and 2 hit-by pitches loaded the bases for Justin Liu again as he hit a double up the right field line to drive in Ben Rosenblatt and Keenan Sawada. 2 batters later, Ben Cody hit an RBI ground out to first to drive in Ben Doctoroff. Then 2 batters later, Josh Kim got another RBI single to drive in Justin Liu. And those 4 runs made it 13-0. Those would be the last runs of the game. Top of the fourth, Belmont got a 2-out walk, but that was it. Bottom of the fourth, Brookline went down in order. And in the top of the fifth, Belmont went down in order, and that ended the game. So that's going to do it from here in Warren Field. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. The summer season is coming to an end, sadly enough, but, with the end of one season comes the start of a new one not far after. So be sure to stay tuned for plenty of fall broadcasts of Brookline sports. Subscribing to the channel can help. And thank you to all those who brought the good vibes in the live chat today. If there's anything you would like to say after the live stream is concluded, you can say it in the comment section down below. You can also go down below to the description section of the video to find out more about our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Education Foundation. You can also check out the bottom right corner of your screen for some more info about me. You can see the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. You can find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. You can also email me directly with any questions or requests you may have, and you can follow me on Instagram where I post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that is going to do it. Brookline punches their ticket to the semifinals in 5 innings. The final score, Brookline 13, Belmont 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan from Warren Field in Brookline, Massachusetts. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.